But I won't lie to you, this whole exploring his mind aspect of the movie felt like Eternal Sunshine. Pretty cool. What is up, Flick fans? Welcome back to the channel. This morning we reviewed The Lie, part 1 of the 8-part Blumhouse series on Amazon Prime. We're getting parts 1 through 4 this month. This movie is called Black Box. I believe this is the second, or you could even say it's the first, one of the first 2 entries into this little anthology-esque series that they're doing in terms of movies. We're going to talk about it. I'll start with this. It's better than the last one. Let's get into it. So after losing his wife and his memory in a car accident, a single father undergoes an agonizing experimental treatment that causes him to question who he really is. This film stars Mamadou Athie as Nolan, Felicia Rashad, who I am a huge fan of. The director here is Emmanuel Kafour. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Not too familiar with his work here, but he seems like a very competent director. I will say this script does end up being a bit too over-convoluted at the end, and I wish they would have just showed a bit more restraint, but there are some pretty cool things within this movie. A couple of revelations that make you feel like you're watching a completely different film than what you started out watching, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes it comes down to how you handle the tone of a movie. And Black Box, like I said at the beginning, it's all about the exploration of your mind, trying to find yourself. This man who was in a horrible accident lost his memory. He's presented with a daughter. He's presented with a friend. So many aspects of his life that he just doesn't remember. So he's on a mission to get that memory back. Now, as we were progressing through this and he was kind of taking a peek into his own mind, and those scenes were really cool, I was thinking to myself, and I was semi-enjoying what was happening. This was a pretty well-thought-out movie, but there has to be something more than just this. We're kind of sitting, waiting on the movie to take that next Blumhouse-esque step. And pretty much all of their films, something always happens that makes it different than what you think it is at the beginning. And sure enough, we get that. Now, before we get to that, as he's in his mind, he sees some extremely creepy things. I thought the imagery was really well done. At the end of the day, it is the little contorted body, creepy demon image we always see in scary movies, but it was handled well, absolutely. And it is somewhat of a sci-fi-esque horror film at that point, but then the movie goes in a completely different direction, and we realize something more is happening. And then after that, it does it again. It throws another twist on top of the twist, and I like the fact that the movie never really showed its hand. Now, I did, at a point, expect there to be a little bit of a mental battle at the end. That's what I'll say, and I do not want to spoil this, guys. I don't want to spoil this for you because I don't want to ruin the surprise. But I like the fact that they went for it here. I like the fact that the movie is ambitious. It is a bit slow at times. Didn't love the pacing. Didn't love the fact that the story progression wasn't all there for me. And if this is your first time seeing a movie like this, I have a feeling it may be a 10 out of 10. I have a feeling it may be a movie that you are going to be floored by. I've seen many movies similar to this. Many movies. I'm a movie critic. I watch a lot of stuff. And unfortunately, it did feel a bit too familiar at times, but strong performances, solid direction, interesting twists, maybe one too many in that third act, come together to make Black Box, I believe, the first entry into this Blumhouse thing that they're doing on Amazon, worth watching. So before I give you guys my score, I appreciate you watching this. I really did think Mamadou Athie gave a captivating performance. He was fantastic, and he had to do a lot, especially in that third act. So leave your comments down below. Are you excited for the next 2 entries later on in October? As for my score, I want a solid 62%. It really is a movie that I would recommend to people. A nice time. You won't feel like you're wasting your time with it, but I need you down below. Which film out of the 2 did you like the most? Was it Black Box or was it The Lie? Thank you guys so much for watching this review. Stay tuned tomorrow, the new Adam Sandler film on Netflix. I'm excited. I'll see you later.